Welcome to this new episode of the U-Reconnect podcast. For those of you who are just discovering us, U-Reconnect is an app to help us discover, practice, and evaluate natural health methods. The ultimate objective of the app is to provide a platform to carry out scientific studies on natural health practices. Through this audio broadcast, I would not only like to talk about natural health methods, such as presented in the U-Reconnect app, but also try to connect with the collective subconscious, asking questions and perhaps getting answers about health-related issues. In this episode, I asked Jane, my mom, to tell her story about how she embarked on her journey towards a more natural approach to healthcare.
Today, I'd like to share with you how an unexpected health crisis led me to become an ardent supporter of natural health methods. I've always been interested in the importance of having a sound body to have a sound mind, to the extent that when I was 20, I moved into a yoga ashram in my Maryland hometown. Our daily routine there included waking up at 4 a.m., rubbing our bodies with almond oil, taking a cold shower, chanting for an hour, practicing an hour of yoga, before our leisurely vegetarian breakfast topped off our preparations for the day. To this day, I have vivid memories of how good I felt. My body had never been as fit. I had tons of energy and a positive attitude. My life path brought me to France, where I have since raised 3 children and had a successful career in finance. I always found time to swim about once a week and played golf in a very social club. Life, I thought, was really good when, in 2012, my doctors discovered a cancerous tumor in my right breast. I was extremely fortunate. The tumor was very small and chemotherapy was deemed unnecessary. But nonetheless, I was devastated. How could this happen to me? At the time, the medical profession started considering that many cancers were caused by excess stress. Does this mean I may have unknowingly brought it on myself? The tumorectomy over, I began preparing myself for the 8 weeks of radiation therapy and started the long journey of understanding what causes cancer and how I might need to tweak my lifestyle to maximize my health. My son, Julian, gave me what I consider a milestone book by Elaine Hollingsworth called Take Control of Your Health and Escape the Sickness Industry. I devoured the breast health chapter. At the time, some of what she was saying seemed a little far-fetched, but I was up for anything that would help. Looking back on what Elaine promoted in her 2005 book, nowadays all of it would be considered mainstream, with the exception of iodine intake. Eating lots of vegetables and fruits and no junk food, meditating, applying a natural progesterone, daily exercise, taking a regular sun bath, drinking fluoride-free water, breastfeeding, wearing a soft bra, or none at all. Sounds like our current definition of healthy living to me. As far as the medical protocol was concerned, she fervently urged readers to sidestep radiation therapy, but especially chemotherapy, because of the damage it does our bodies. My bookshelves started filling up. 2 by David Servan-Schreiber, The Instinct to Heal and Anti-Cancer, A New Way of Life. A book by Shigeo Haruyama on avoiding sickness by developing happiness hormones, and many more. As my knowledge increased, the panic subsided. Julian, who had started his natural health journey years earlier, gave me a cream to apply before and after the treatment to avoid the skin burning during radiation. This cream included aloe vera, MSM, and turmeric. It worked, and my feeling of empowerment increased dramatically. The moral support that it offered me was extremely important at that time. The whole cancer experience is such a solitary one. It just felt very important to have people be concerned by what you were going through. 8 years later, I'm still cancer-free. I've developed a morning health routine, including meditation, which suits me well, and I'm careful to have a good mind, body, spirit balance. My mind activities include my job and finance. I read every evening before going to sleep and journal regularly. Physical activities include morning stretching exercises with a little bit of yoga, actually planking, yoga, and stretching. I also play golf with my girlfriends once a week and belong to the local gym. I take pride in preparing good meals and follow a varied, organic-style diet. People tell me I look 10 years younger than I really am, and I can now say I am grateful for my bout with breast cancer for propelling me onto this path. Now, the spiritual aspect probably includes all of the above. Do you think your spirit is in your body? I guess I'm more in the idea that my body and mind are in my spirit. When you think of it, that cancer experience can be a way to tell you that there are some aspects of your life you need to change. It can really be a blessing in disguise. There's actually a bunch of stuff out there about post-traumatic growth, and this expression seems to sum up my experience pretty well. When I think of it 8 years later, I feel more confident about the way I'm taking care of my being. And even if I can't know what the future has in store, if I do get a relapse, it won't be as traumatizing. I feel that I have so much more knowledge and tools to help me deal with disease. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for listening. I hope these segments will inspire you and help to bring more balance and understanding in your life. Feel free to send me your questions and comments by voice message via your podcast platform or through the contact form on the Ureconnect website. Until next time, ciao ciao.